Hey everyone, it's Ogba George, and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. In the last part, we managed to save Camilla from the assassin, and we managed to make our way next door after she broke the phone with her contact with Lynne in the junkyard. So now we have to get to the phone in this room, and that's what we're going to be trying to do today. So let's see what happened last time. There's a little girl in the bed here who just called out to her mama. Let's see what the little girl wants. Just scroll over. Oh, there she is. What is it, my darling angel? Ah, my head hurts, mama. You poor dear, no wonder, with a fever of 102. Here's to a night of fever, hotter than the love of my Prime Minister. It's almost time to go out for my lesson. Can I take the night off? Yes, I suppose it would be best, but wait a minute. I bet you're happy to have an excuse to get out of it, aren't you? Well, especially if I ever don't want to go, I just don't go. Pretend I did. I go play with Camilla next door or something. Here's to the blunt honesty of my darling angel. Hey, today's Papa's birthday. Who is it? Aren't we going to celebrate together? Let's not talk about your father, dear. Now Mama has to go back to work. I have a deadline tonight, after all. Mama, wait! I have just one thing to say. Don't try and put me in the middle of you two, okay? Whatever could you be talking about? I'm gonna stop giving her a voice. I know what's going on, you know. You write novels, and Papa wants you to stop, but it was very selfish of you to take me and leave the house. I want to go home. Now, it's time for good little girls to go to sleep, especially sick little girls. I hate you, Mama! Cheers to that, apparently. New information has been entered to the record. We didn't check that out last time, we'll check that out this time after this thought bubble. These two are quite a pair. The father would have to be a pretty strong man to hold his own against them. It sounds like their family circumstances are pretty complicated. I wonder if I had a family. Okay, let's see what's new in the record. New info on Valiant Pet Missile. A friendly little Pomeranian. His name is Missile. His mission is to protect the little girl who is his mistress. He's doing his best right now to create a path to do just that. Perfumed Lady. Lynne's neighbour. She lives in an apartment decorated in red with her daughter. Apparently she's a novelist who moved here due to a disagreement with her husband. And Feverish Firecracker. The daughter of the woman in purple. She has a fever of 102 and is resting in bed. Apparently she and Camilla are friends. She isn't going out for her lesson tonight. I doubt there's anything new in the phone book. Oh, I was incorrect. Ladies' Red Apartment has a phone in it, so that's already in the phone book. An apartment with a strangely thick atmosphere. The woman in purple lives here. It's a world apart from Lynne's apartment next door. It certainly is. There's Lynne's apartment with a broken down phone, and there's the luxurious parlour. Okay, so can we get to the phone from here is the question. The answer appears to be no, we can't get very far at all. But let's see if we can turn on this lamp. I suppose that's pretty much all we can do. What does she have to say? My darling lady, to think that you were a spy all along. What are you going to do to me, Mr. Prime Minister? I will arrest you and make sure you receive the proper penalty. You're sentenced to be imprisoned in my cell of love and punished with my wave of passion. Oh my. I thought it was a romance novel, but I didn't realise it was a romance novel. Oh, Mr. Prime Minister! Oh, my dear lady! I'd hate to live in this Prime Minister's country. So, yeah, what happens if we do that? Eek! What is going on? Oh, I made a typo. Oh! I do remember that we have to, float along on this paper. Oh, yes, I remember what we do now. Lands on top of the waste paper basket. We open it up. That flips it up enough so we can get to the phone. Hello, is that you? How many times are you going to make me tell you? Tonight is that holiest of all nights, my deadline. Please, I'm begging you, change your mind and come home to me. I think you're the one who needs to change his mind. Please put yourself in my position. You can't write your novel. You can write your novel just as well from home. Until you change your mind, your daughter and I won't be coming home. Even if that means forever. I'm not sure. I think I've given this guy the same voice as Ray. I didn't mean to. That's not a huge spoiler. Let me talk to Abilene at least. You can't talk to her. She's sick with a fever right now, and I won't have you giving her nightmares. I want to talk to Papa. Now, I don't want to hear your voice anymore tonight. Please, wait a minute. Don't try to call again. I won't answer. I refuse to answer. Well, we at least completed the choice. Ladies' red apartment we gotten, and troubled man's office. Now I finally have the telephone lines I need. Curious about this woman's husband, but I should go find my only lead first. That hitman who's after Lynne is sure to be heading to the junkyard right now. I'd better hurry. You would think we'd be doing that, but a lot of the time if you go to places that you haven't actually been before, then, or that you're not supposed to go, I should say, there'll be a little extra something for you, and I want to try and find as many of these as possible. I think we might have missed out on one by not going to the junkyard earlier, but certainly would miss out on one if we don't go to the troubled man's office now. So let's see if there's anything for us here. It certainly is looking very troubled. Are you alright, sir? I ordered you not to come near me! I beg your pardon, sir. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. But I'd like to be left alone right now. You may go. Yes, sir. Quite the acrobatic salute pose. Oh boy. Another strange room and another strange person. I wish these telephone lines came with nameplates or something. Sheesh. So yeah, there's not much we can do in here right now. We can move around and possess a flag and part of documents in a medicine bottle. But yeah, nothing much we can do. So let's go where we're supposed to go. I don't think you can actually go back to the luxurious parlour at this point. This light doesn't seem to be working. Guess I can't go there right now. Yeah. So let's go back to the junkyard where we're supposed to go. Not much time has passed since I was here last, but the situation has changed. Looks like they're examining my body. I wonder who they are. And how come they don't notice the dancing desk lamp over there? And beside them, a certain somebody else wriggles and bounces happily. I wonder if that person really is too. Welcome back. You weren't gone very long. What's going on here? The police are here to start the criminal investigation. You know, into your murder. My murder case, eh? Where's Lynne? Is she alright? So you found out her name already, did you? I'm impressed. Who is this suspicious man with the bird? Who knows, but he sure did surprise Lynne. It sounded like she was in some kind of immediate danger. Not to mention the fact the hitman is after her again. Well, you don't have to worry about that kind of thing. She was just taken into custody a few minutes ago. Custody? You mean she was arrested? But why? I don't know, I'm just a desk lamp. I better see what I can find out. And these guys are talking. Quite a thing, her, this case. Yeah, one of her own, a murderer. Heads will roll over this. And she's a rookie too. I heard she was carrying out some crazy investigation. Rookies aren't given crazy assignments like that, not even rookies like Lynne. Yeah, but I heard she was special. She's got strong ties to Inspector Cabanella of the Special Investigation Unit. I plan on moving up the ladder on my own merits myself. Well, we detectives shouldn't be standing around gossiping. Never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. Oh, that doctor over there seems pretty suspicious. Let's see. The doctor luckily has a bag. Oh, he also has a speech bubble. Think you can safely assume the cause of death was the blood you took to the test. Bring the stretcher. I'll look into the rest back at the lab. You went here for about Dr. Inspector Cabanella, head of the Special Investigation Unit. Is on his way now. Special Investigation Unit? What do they want with a case like this? I don't know, but Cabanella's a tough investigator. Yeah, these guys are so minor, I'm not giving them proper voices. We don't want to get him all bent out of shape, or there'll be hell to pay. Don't see what that has to do with me. I don't really get what Cabanella wants to come for either. It's probably just a big lark for him, but it makes things tougher on us. Hey, watch what you say behind his back. You never know who might be listening. Like me. Like me. And now we get the introduction of one of my favourite characters in this game. He very much shows off the very smooth animations in this game. Look at him go. Ah, the tension of a crime scene. He sure has the moves. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Look at him go! Strutting and dancing, that's all he does. Evening, boys! How's it looking? Inspector Cabler, thank you for coming. And I'm at your report, sir. Fine, fine. You just hold that thought. I'm gonna make a little phone call first. Either that payphone is a very long cord, or for some reason it's wireless and nobody's taken the receiver. But anyway, this is the head of the Special Investigation Unit. He seems unique. New information has been added to the record. We'll check that next time. I think we've not got much time left today, and I want to check that phone call. I went a bit too far, I think, but nonetheless, here's the telephone. Dealing with the deal. How's it going over there, baby? Going? How's it going, you ask? You'd like to know how it's going? I would say it's going well enough, about fair to average, if I had to say. Yes, it's going alright. Not the man I was hoping to talk to there, baby. Do me a favour and put that other nice man on the horn now, would you? That's a nice fellow. If it has anything to do with this park, I'm the one to talk to. I'm the guardian of this park, yes. This payphone apparently has a cordless receiver as well. They're very trusting in this particular place, apparently. Sorry about that, Inspector. I just got here. Well, glad to hear you made it. That other fellow just about threw me for a loop. Started blathering something about being a guardian of the park or some such. Yes, him. Sorry about that. Well, start doing your staking out thing, baby, and buzz me if anything comes up. Yes, sir! Trace complete, and we have another phone number, which is Park. Now then, sir, if I'm a clear report, sir. Doc, yo, Doc. Dr. B, I need you to handle this case with your finest care and attention. Would you do that for me, Doc? Don't need you to tell me how to do my job. Anywho, I'd like to see the suspect now, if I may. Then, sir, I asked her to let herself be taken into custody voluntarily, sir. She's being detained in the junkyard superintendent's office right now. Super's office, eh? Super! And where's that? Just beyond where you parked your bicycle, Inspector. Oh, the bridge is down now. That's good to know. I'll go interview the suspect then. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. Carry on, boys. Good luck, sir! Off he goes, dancing up the stairs. Poor blue-suited man. He seems to think that that he needs to be very strict on the job when Inspector Cabanella's around, at least. The other guy doesn't seem so bothered, but this guy does. Phew, then Inspector Cabanella. He sure has a strange air about him. You can say that again. I've never seen anybody use the stairs the way he does. I hear he's dancing his way up the stairs of promotion that same airy way. And I hear Lynne is his personal favourite. What's the deal between those two? Hey, how should I know? Where can we get to then? As I said last time, we can't quite get to Ray from here. What if we sit here in this bag? Is something gonna happen? Ah, yes. Here we go. I think we can pretty safely assume this was the murder weapon. Nope, he found a gun. Oh no, a pistol. Yup, same one as the pistols you detectives carry around. You don't think it's Lynne's, do you? This is not good. If it's hers, it's all over. So Lynne's a detective, and the murder weapon might be her pistol. What could it all mean? I don't know, but anytime you get a new object, you should always look at it. We can examine this pistol, apparently. So this is the weapon that took my life. A pistol, eh? My memory seems to be hazy on pistols, but I have seen them before, that's for sure. Let's see, this part right here is the part that scares everyone. Fool! If you want to fire the thing, aim it in your own direction. I didn't fire it. I'm the victim here. This is the act of somebody who's jealous of my abilities as a detective. But what are you glaring at me for? I'm hardly jealous of you. Well, I guess that proves it's a real gun. What was that? Is that what I think it was? The sound of a gun. Everyone's jumpy now. Well, not a huge surprise after they nearly got shot, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Every time that phone rings, it's bad news. It's like that old riddle. Which came first, the ringing of the phone or the crime case? If you say so. Yeah, it's up there with the greats, you know, the chicken or the egg, ringing of the phone or the crime case. Anyway, what's going on? Ah, there you are. Do me a favour and have the doc come up to the super's office, would you? He seems pretty busy at the moment, sir. Which one are you, the green one or the blue one? Oh, I'm the green one, sir. Listen, Greenie, get the good doc over here this instant, or I'll see to it you never wear a green suit again. Yes, sir. I'll send him right up, sir. That's a very handy phone number. Please, Doctor, go to the superintendent's office immediately. If I must. Shame we weren't in the case there, but oh well. What's going on? Don't ask me, but something seems really, really wrong. That shot sounded like it was coming from somewhere around the maintenance building. The maintenance building, which is where this phone call came from, I think. But before we go there, why don't we go to the park? As I said, going to places you're not supposed to go to, generally you can find something. Usually it's pretty funny. This game relies quite heavily on what I think is good humour. It appears to be the entrance to a nearly deserted, dimly lit park. The voices of two young people drift over to me on the breeze. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site! Protect the park, the rock of the gods! Sorry, but could you do that somewhere else? I'm a little busy right now, I don't have time to talk. I suppose you think I'm a man of dubious character, a questionable person. No, but if an objective person were asked, they might think you are a little suspicious yourself. As two suspicious characters, shouldn't we take the time to converse with each other? Oh boy, alright, but just for a minute. There, I like your attitude, I like it very much. Let's relax and talk a while then. The night is young, and so are we. Oh man. That guy is pretty much crazy. We'll be seeing a lot more of him later. Look at him go! He just wants to show everyone his leaflets. I don't suppose we can go anywhere here. We can see this leaflet, but it doesn't really show us much. We can't actually examine it, and it's very non-detailed. So let's go back across the phone lines to the Super's office, and we'll do that next time on Let's Play Ghost Trick. So see you then.